I'm sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late. Do you accept this apology? Do you accept this? Oh my god, look at her in the camera! She is very unamused. Are you amused, cat? Are you amused? Are you pleased? Are you excited for creepy, spooky 90s anime horror girl? She looks spooked out right now. Look at her. Look at her looking at me. She's like, put me the fuck down right now, asshole, before I claw your eyeballs out. Try me. Try me. Oh, squeal. She squealed. Okay, you can leave me. Here. You want an ooh? Too bad. You're gonna get a cat instead until I implement the ooh redemption. You got ninja. You got ninja Nero or Misa. Lost your first place probably because I started late. Gave Ninja time to sneak in there. I know she's the cutest in the world. I think I forget if I mentioned the friend who normally takes care of my cat when I'm away. She recently got her own cat because after I took back Lil from her after getting back from Japan, it's like, oh wait, I actually got used to having a cat in the house. 2.5 weeks is a long time to have a cat and then suddenly not have a cat anymore. It's like, yeah, you're damn right. And then just a few days later, she had her own cat. It's like, that's right. That's right. Everyone should have a cat except people that are allergic. But even people that are allergic should just get over their allergy for a cat and get a cat. Right, Lil? She's thinking of crimes. You can tell she's thinking of crimes right now. Look at that. Look at that. Look how beady. This is how skeevy, sketchy her crawl is there. You're here when you started, but you didn't hit first. Your mom's allergic to cats? Oh, that's a bummer. Well, that's good on her for getting a cat regardless. I assume it's nothing major if she still owns one. I'm pretty sure I mentioned before how I used to be allergic to cats when I was younger, but I went over to my friend's house so often who did have like 2 cats, I believe, that I just developed an immunity to it over time. And that's how you get over allergies. It's just kind of like at least mild allergies, nothing major. Like if you go to anaphylactic shock from something, you're not going to get over that. But like mild, like teary-eyed, itchy nose kind of thing, if you just expose that when you're young, you'll build up an immunity to it over time and into your adulthood. The older you get, though, the harder it becomes to develop an immunity naturally. Also, happy landlord finally decided to turn on my heater day. It only took the weather going down to 35 degrees Fahrenheit for him to finally do it. But yeah, it's nice and toasty in here. That's the reason I overslept in my nap, because I was actually finally able to have like a good nap. Maybe I'll be able to sleep well tonight. Wild, that'd be crazy if I could have a good night's rest. Yeah, anything below... If my landlord still hadn't turned on my heat today, then I would have been very angry, so I'm glad that you finally gave in on that. That's the thing about, like, whenever the seasons change. Like, I would rather it just, like, the temperature go from warm to just cold very quickly. That way my landlord can just be like, okay, I guess I can turn on the heat now. Because when it's, like, in the 50s or, like, mid-40s, he's like, oh, you can get by. It's just like a tiny smidgen of heat there, just to like barely prevent you from freezing. It's not enough. It's not enough. At least it's not enough for me. Like, the thing for me is that if I'm moving around, like when I'm biking around, like I bike all throughout the winter, no matter how cold it is, as long as there's no snow on the ground. If I'm moving around, I warm up pretty quickly. But if I'm sitting still, as I am in my own home, usually, I get cold very easily and very quickly. So I found that I need a slightly warmer room temperature than other people. I came to realize that on my Japan trip when I was the coldest out of my whole friend group. I'm like, I wish we could turn up the heat a little bit more, but I'm overruled, so that's fine. I ended up stealing a comfort, like in our third hotel, we had 4 beds, but we only had 3 people per room. And so I ended up stealing the comforter from the 4th room for myself, so that I could stay warm when we slept at night, because they like to keep the room so cold. That's just me. Your school is now online because buses are on strike. Okay, then. Interesting. Like the public transportation buses are? Yeah, now that I think about it, I guess the Boston transport system, the workers, I don't think I've ever heard anything about mistreatment of the workers. If anything, I think if I recall, compensation for MBTA workers is one thing that they actually do well. If I recall, I might be making that up. It's a shame that the rest of the system is awful and the public transportation in Boston is not great, but at least the workers are being compensated well, I think. Don't quote me on that. That's good that they are letting you take it online though, Misa. Food basic. What do you mean by food basic? Like grocery workers? Hope you don't mean farmers. Why does it say welcome to... Did my stream cut out? Oh, grocery workers, yeah. Yeah, I remember there was one time a specific grocery store's workers went on strike in my local area growing up, but I don't think I've ever seen, like, grocery store workers across, like, an entire chain go on strike. And even then, like, I imagine you have more than one option for grocery stores, right? You don't have to necessarily go to a single one. It's not like the buses where you only have the option of the buses. My camera is slightly desynced, I think. I'm gonna reset that really quickly. I wonder if that'll still happen in my VTuber model, if my VTuber model will just desync from the audio on its own when that happens, when I get that eventually. Everyone here is striking, but you're supposed to be Canada, home of the well-compensated and universal health care. Honestly, I never hear anything bad about Canada. I never hear about any societal issues happening in Canada. I'm sure they are. It's just that living in America, typically they seem to be eclipsed by like 100-fold usually. Alright, what is happening here again? Apparently our objective is to find out what happened. I don't remember what happened though. Healthcare, what's that? It's the social construct we fake ourselves into believing is real to make ourselves feel better to go to the doctor, and then it's actually fake. And it's just a scam, really. The butterflies were nuking us? Oh, okay, yeah, in terms of what was happening before. I thought we were still talking about healthcare. I'm like, what does healthcare And butterflies have to do with each other? I was thinking of the Caduceus staff, and my mind was going places. I was heavily confused for a moment. Yes, that's right. Yes. The butterflies Manukius. I don't remember what happened in the real world when we got back, though. Like, are we just in general investigate what's happened? We'll find out, though. We'll move on. But yep, it is day 4, I think, of this. Oh yeah, that's right. We got our basket to put our offerings in. Actually, really quickly, if I put something in, can I take it out? Oops. Okay, so I can. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can. Okay. Does the icon change if I put something in now that I think about it? Hold on. Nope, it stays empty. Just don't know why we're doing this. Don't know why we're doing this. We left the head where it was. I think, which was, I think, a prudent idea on Elise's part. If I found my own dismembered talking head somewhere, I would also just kind of like punt it into the river. I wouldn't want it to be anywhere near me. Oh, that's where we all talk to these people. Okay. Let's go in the church. Awkward diagonal. No one here. Or wait, is those? No, that's just the light coming in from the window. Yeah. So what's the over-under of like this village just like descending into madness by the end of the game and just everyone starting to kill each other? I think it's not unlikely. No one down here. It's kind of like a Cold Steel in little ways. In the sense with every passing of time. Oh wow, Freya and Lubikin in the same place. Every passing time, you kind of like go on your rounds. You have your route that you go on to check up on everyone, talk to everyone. Oh, Lise. Oh, the Rosemarine's with me. That's right. Good. Oh yeah, and the passage to the windmill is open. I just couldn't go in there because I had Marine with me. What's up, Gilga? How's it going? Hey yo, hey yo. Good morning, Freya, Lavukin. You've heard, I'm assuming? About Mr. Eugen's... Oh, that's right, yeah, Mr. Eugen's horses got stolen and we're looking into that, that's right. Oh, it's been awful. Everyone's been on edge. Folks don't know what to do with themselves. You platted Sputterman? Nice, I assume it was a good game. I'm playing through Pikmin 4 on my own time right now, and once I'm finished with that, which I am gonna be soon, I'm probably gonna start Spider-Man. It's crazy that both that and Mario Wonder came out the same day while I was in Japan. You need to plat Fate. Oh, that's right, I still have Fate to go back to. Yeah, I'm still not sure if I'll go back to it. Because honestly, by the time I left for Japan, I was kind of losing a little steam on Fate, I feel like. It was definitely starting to wear out its welcome, and the story wasn't as interesting as I would have hoped, I think. I mean, I've called Fate things bad in the past, like Fate Apocrypha. Fate Apocrypha is no bad. Thumbs down. But yeah, I do want to see it through the end. But like I don't know, I can't really talk about without spoiling things. But it seems like some of the stories just feel incomplete. With before, like when a character dies, it just seems incomplete. Yeah, I streamed. I can call a game I streamed bad. All right. Okay, it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game. I still enjoyed it. I just don't feel as motivated to go back to it after I'd taken so much time off of it. Like if I was playing it all throughout, I wouldn't. If I hadn't gone to Japan, I would have kept playing it. But now that I've taken so much time off of it, and I think about the other games I want to play, I don't feel the motivation to go back to it over the other games I want to play, such as Spider-Man, such as Mario Wonder, such as Mario RPG coming up as well, is the best way I could put it. I can't say non-spoilers when well, I mean, I didn't stream the parts I want to talk about though. Like I never got to any parts where anyone died on stream. Yeah. Because I wasn't streaming it all the time. I was playing on my own time as well. I predominantly played it on my own time. What I'm saying is I can't talk about specific characters and how specific characters died and why they died and why I just thought that was like weak, kind of. Yeah, I also know that there's like more, and it's kind of like near like in the sense that the first ending's not a true ending. You have to beat it multiple times for you to get the full picture. And I'm just like, I don't know. I'd rather play Spider-Man. Mr. Yugen was so invested in his business too. Old Yokin's foolery isn't helping anyone, I can already tell. They were hack-ridden? Something tells me you know what that means. Lavuken. Of course, it's when... Oh, she wouldn't know Lavuken. I'm saved. I suppose not. What a way to start the day. Yeah, Spider-Man, what, half of the kids dressed up for Halloween, I'm sure. Oh yeah, I got the Gilgamesh ending, that was funny. Better be careful, Elise. Folks are getting rather nervous about this. I get it, Lavuken. I'll be careful not to rile them up. Likes watching me because I die a lot. So you die a lot, and yeah, I switched off of hard mode to normal mode just because hard mode, the way the enemies telegraph their attacks in that game is not good. And so just getting hit and losing like 3/4 of my HP and having to heal up every time was not super fun. And so I just switched to normal. I'm like, yeah, I'm not playing this for difficulty anymore. Did you guys see that The Legend of Zelda got a movie announcement? Oh, Persona 5 Tactica, I didn't even realize it's next week. But yeah, did you guys see that a live-action Zelda movie got announced? Just today. Newsflash hot off the press. I wouldn't know about that, Dorothea. Ah, there you are, you two! We can always ask Elise, Brunhild. Ask me what, Mrs. Dorothea? Oh, but before we do, have you heard, Elise? About Mr. Yugen's horses, I know. Oh, the poor lad. Do you think my father's name is compromised, too? Mr. Bernard's? Someone put one of the horse's saddles on one of my father's pigs, Elise. It's a sick joke, that's what it is. Sounds like it from what I'm hearing. Oh, Elise. You're leaving Kieferberg, aren't you? Maybe one day, Mrs. Brunhild, but are you? We've been discussing the idea as a matter of fact. Oh, how could this happen to us? Weren't you guys like all gung-ho about like staying in Kieferberg just yesterday? Do you play Star Ocean? I don't know, why are you asking me? I've heard great things about it. That's also on my list of things I want to play. Taking Yugen's horses was too cruel. I wonder who could do such a thing. The poor lad was just getting his business started too. Hard to believe he'd provoked any kind of ill will. I doubt any of our townsfolk could do such a thing. I agree, Heinrich. I've heard Lisbeth's goats aren't doing so well either. Alright, well, we'll go have a look. Keep calm when it comes to old Yoken, Elise. He's very much convinced this is the witch's doing. Just what we needed, isn't it? Come, Rosemarine, let's get to the stables. Good day. Yeah, it's the HD2D remake of the second game, Misa, which is widely regarded as the... Well, I think the second game and the third game are regarded as the best in the series. No, they're all their own stories, kind of like the Tales games, Misa. Tales and Final Fantasy in that regard. How much money do I have again? 81. Should I buy some grape juice? If anything, it's always just nice to come in here and see Velma. Oh, you got new stuff. Roast turkey. Whoa! Full heal and almost full hunger. Okay. For only 50 tater tots also. Okay. Let's see here. What's her name wanted? What's anyone wanted? Grape juice today, right? So we have some grape juice. That's fine. Yeah, I'll hold off on buying anything right now. Nope. Said that 1 and 2 are together. We can always... I think can is a strong word, Ninja. That's like saying a poor college student can go and dine at a 3-star Michelin restaurant. Doesn't mean they should, though. Because then they're not going to have any money left over afterwards. Same idea here. They're saying a poor college student can go to a semester abroad in Japan and then use all their life savings while they're there. Totally wasn't me. I'm not speaking from experience on that. One kidney to live, that's true. I've been to a 1-star Michelin restaurant so far. I went to it in Iceland, and it was really good. Whether or not it's worth the price, it's I don't know. It's hard to say, because honestly, is any food actually worth it when it's that expensive? It's debatable, but the way I put it is that I was glad I went. I was glad I did it and had a really good time while I was doing it. Was it worth the price? Probably not, but it was a good experience for me that I enjoyed, and I would like to do again sparingly, is the best way I can put it. It's still steak, yeah. Oh yeah, I wouldn't go to like a Michelin star restaurant that's just like a steakhouse. Like the place that we went to was an interesting kind of like fusion restaurant with foods that I wouldn't have had before. Same for the place that we went to in Japan. It was a Peruvian gastronomy restaurant where there was some like really crazy dishes we tried. It was also crazy expensive, and even though the dishes themselves were just fine, they weren't like mind-meltingly good, but they were interesting. Like they were definitely things I've never had in my life and probably wouldn't have had anywhere else before. So like those are the kinds of Michelin star experiences I would go to. Yeah, like a Michelin star steakhouse, nah, you can miss me with that. I don't care about that. I definitely, if I'm going to pay out the wazoo for a food experience, I want it to be something that I either haven't had before or is extremely rare or unique, basically. The dumpling challenge? I don't even know what the dumpling challenge is. Gilga, can you please elaborate on that? Oh, what kind of food at the gastronomy one? I can't even like explain to you what it was. Like I can share a picture of it in the Discord really quickly, a picture of the menu. But the whole idea, the whole theme for this one was that it was like the different altitudes of Peru. So like each course was a certain altitude. So like the first course was like deep sea Japan, deep sea Peru, and then like the next one was like sea level, and then like in the mountains and the plains and whatnot. I'll look that up really quickly. Let me share a picture of the menu of the place I went to really quick first. Yeah, so this is the menu. Here are some of the things that we had. Here's one of my friends with one of the things, like little itty bitty crab. That's not an actual crab, but it's like some kind of food shaped into a crab. Okay, so let's see here. Japan dumpling challenge. I'm not into food challenges though, for sure. I can't. I did an eating contest. So this is a story. Let me look at this Yoza first. Oh hell nah. Yeah, hell nah. No, it's not as big as I expected it to be, but still hell nah. But yeah, I entered into an eating contest with my friends one time. I don't know if all of you know Chicken and Rice Guys. Gilga might, because I know it might be in the West Coast. I'm not sure if they exist in Canada, so I'm not sure if Miso would know. But Chicken and Rice Guys is kind of like, it's exactly what it says on the tin. It's like chicken and rice bowls, and they're really good with the really good sauce and whatnot. So they were hosting an eating competition way back in like 2016, 2017, something like that. And me and 4 other friends entered the eating competition as a team for the team contest. And we just did it for fun. Like, we weren't expecting to win or anything. It was more like a little part of a festival we went to. But the competition was running a little behind because the team competition was at the end, and it started off with a solo competition. So the competition was running a little behind. There were originally 3 teams that were going to compete. The first one was a no-show, and the second one, because the competition was running late, they had obligations they had to go to, and so they couldn't stay until when the team competition started. And so our team was the only one left. And so by default, we won the competition. And so we got a voucher that was valid for 1 free meal from Chicken and Rice Guys every day for an entire year. 365 days, 1 meal a day for free. They still asked us if we would just kind of like do the competition amongst ourselves for just content so that the audience had something to watch. I'm like, yeah, sure. So now that there's no stakes, we would have absolutely lost, especially just because I was on the team. I have no speeding eating technique whatsoever. I was doing it completely wrong. Like, I was thinking like bend over to the plate and like scoop it up to your mouth so that's quickly, so it gets to your mouth quick. But that's not what you want to do. You want to keep your esophagus and like stomach straight. You want to be standing up. And so I was like, it was falling out of my mouth. It was gross. It was bad, man. It was not a good time. But yeah, we got free meals for a full year, which unfortunately I didn't have a Chicken and Rice Guys readily accessible to me, so I couldn't take advantage of it that much. I only ended up using that ticket, I don't know, like 30 times in the whole year. You need videos? I think there's a video floating around somewhere. I don't remember who was recording it. One of my friends probably has the video from way back when, but yeah. It was a good time. That's the only time I'll ever do an eating competition, though. You think you made someone mad? Why? You're not looking so cheerful, Mr. Elizabeth. Oh, it's difficult to stay cheerful with all these goings-on. It's so unfortunate. You have to wonder who'd do such a thing. It can't have been easy, that's for certain. Now Lisbeth's goats are feeling ill too. Oh, Ariane, I'm at such a loss. Feeling ill, Mrs. Lisbeth? The milk's given off this foul smell since yesterday. Their eyes are looking glossy too. I don't know what to think of it. What do you think of that, Ninja? Having lived on a farm, what's that mean? Goat's milk is giving off a foul smell. Their eyes are looking glossy. What's that say about their health? Probably not healthy. He was talking to a real human woman. I told him they don't exist. Okay. They say, thank you for the diagnosis, doctor. The only one who can lend me a hand is Eugen, but you wouldn't want to trouble him, I see. He'll be fine, my dear. We'll have a word with Father Hans, all right? Glossy eyes for any animal, bad. Yep, I would imagine so. Oh, that's a whole cabal right there. Diseases like diabetes, yep. That makes sense. Oh, Gustav has a model, I didn't know that. You two have heard, I'm sure. We have. Though we're trying to figure out what happened. I'm ruined, that's what happened! As I said before, Eugen, we will do all we can to help. We'll gather the lads and send them out to patrol the outskirts. Are we absolutely certain they were stolen? About that, Elise. Those horses were Hagrid, and I tell you! Not this nonsense again! I tell you, lad, there's a witch in Kieferberg! I still don't know what Hagrid means. Like, we've used that word, but I don't know what that means. Is that, I don't know, does that mean like ritually sacrificed? I don't want to open up accusations is the thing. I don't want to open up. I don't want to give Yokina an opportunity to try to accuse someone. So I feel like that's not the right way to go. So whatever Elise's reason for, like, even if they were blah blah blah, I feel like that's got to be better. Say that I told him if I look at Bajolaine girl boats come up with woman can't be real, and he was like, okay then. Bro, can't take a joke in that case.
Now that you mention it.
It's still a sad day for Mr. Yugen, old Yokin. This isn't the time. I'll ask you not to try folks' patience, old Yokin. Nice, that was the right option. Or anyone else's for that matter. Witch or no witch, folks. Someone had to do it. No two ways about it. Look at that chest hair. Oh my god, Gustav's a bear. Without so much as a trot or a neigh. All there was when I got here this morning was Bernard's pig in a saddle. That is really funny, actually. Don't rope me into this, lad. I already told you I had nothing to do with it. Afflicted by nightmares or anxieties. I don't think that's applicable in this case, though. I'd ride a pig. Doesn't seem like it'd be a very exhilarating ride. Who am I to blame then? The witch? Let's keep calm now, folks. Can't fault the poor lad for it, can we, folks? Finn, Guido, and I will take a look around the outskirts. I'll go with you, Gustav. We should ask you again if you'd like to join us, too.
You know,
Is there any way we can help Mr. Gustav?
Atta girl.
Keep folks calm, Elise, and go about your day as you normally would. Leave it to us, lads. We'll get to the bottom of this. Folks truly are on edge today. I ought to be careful of what I say about town. Oh, is that like hinting that if I make the wrong decision, my suspicion meter will go up twice as much? Oh yeah, the pigs can be huge, but I still don't think they would be like it'd be a very thrilling ride, so to speak. Romantic dates, I think it's like all three. Oh no, it's just Rosamarine. I don't really care about Rosamarine that much. Levucan all the way for sure right now. Yeah, exactly. Have you been watching the third season of Uma Musume, by the way, Gilga? Game to join a search party, I take it? Oh, I don't think I would be of much help. I was wondering if there was anything I could help with. I don't think I'd be of much help. Anything I can help with? I appreciate the thought, lass. We're a bit of a loss, you see. How so, Mr. Heinrich? We can't put our finger on where to start, and we don't want to search Kieferberg. Last we want is to get under folks' skin. I understand. We should search as far and wide as we can. No two ways about it. Even if only a couple hoof prints, we ought to find something. May the Lord hear you, Heinrich. You don't seem too hopeful, Mr. Eugen. Proper stallions don't vanish overnight, lass. Whoever did it knew exactly what they were doing, I'd say. Or can Uma Musume cars and Shadowverse? Jesus! That's more. I think that's more than what I spent in total in Japan on merch. I bought. Did you see that? Oh yeah, you did see that picture, Gilga. Yeah, I bought 6 figures while I was in Japan, and I also actually just ordered 3 more on Ami because I wanted to take advantage of the exchange rate. They're signed by the VAs. Oh, that's why they cost so much. Didn't you get signed cards before also by Uma Musume? There were so many Weiss Schwartz card stores in Japan. Gilga, you would have been in a hog heaven. Oh my god. Up there's what's her name? You want?
Muffy.
It's you. Okay, so I guess she peeks out the same way every time. Pretending not to see me, were you?
Oh, shush it.
For goodness sake, Maggie, I don't have time for this. Give me the grape juice, Elise. I didn't have breakfast today, so... That's it. I'm telling your auntie you're begging for food again. Oh, but I'm not begging, Elise. I saw you have a goat now. Why am I not allowed to have a goat? Golly, Elise, you're dirt poor. How would you get your hands on a good goat?
Muffy!
Why, you? I see we have an understanding, Elise. Now pass the grape juice or someone's getting an earful. Here's a grape juice.
For goodness sake.
Glutton. Dare tell anyone about that wretched goat and I swear I'll...
Oh boy.
You're so generous, Elise. I can't believe that this is working.
Muffy!
Why, you? I would have started blackmailing you a lot sooner if I...
Out with it!
Maybe so... Lavuka, that shit's expensive!
Hurry it up! For goodness sake.
It's going to work me like a donkey at this rate. That shit costs 30 tater tots, man. You bought a $600 Azure Lane figure? I have my headphones in, it's actually binaural. It's not, I think it's not that much. I think it's just like left to right audio. I don't think it's quite 3D audio. Which Azure Lane figure cost you $600, Gilga? Like I bought the Taiho one while I was there. Let me grab that really quickly. Allow me to exhibit my degeneracy here. This was the thing that took up the most space in my bags bringing back from Japan. Was this? I couldn't really. Again, the exchanger was so good. I didn't have to pay shipping. It was basically a steal. Oh, the New Jersey one in a pole. Yeah, I did see that one too. It shouldn't be $600 though. I guess I don't know. I guess after shipping and all that, but still, that seems really high. I don't know. But yeah, this was 32,000 yen, which with the exchange rate came down to like, I don't know, $270. Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about. I saw it at the Ami Ami store while I was in Japan, Gilga. Yeah, I saw that one, and I don't think, like, I don't remember the price exactly, but I definitely don't remember seeing it go for 60,000 yen. I think it was like 48,000 at most. 450 after conversion. Even then, because that would imply like 52,000 yen or something. It just seems... It's 60,600 yen on Ami. Huh. Yeah, I guess my memory is just faulty then. I didn't look at it that closely because I'm like, I'm not gonna fit that in my bag. I can fit the Taiho one, but there are limits to it. Cat's looking at the figure now. Figures are slippery slope. I did buy... I think I sent a picture of that in the Discord. When I got home, I ordered a new display case for all the figures I got, so I do have like proper display areas for all my figures now. But barrel. Yeah, Elise! Do you know any other ways to tell, I wonder? Tell what, Mrs. Brunhilde? Whether she's having a boy or a girl, Elise. She's been keen on finding out. Yeah, I wonder if there was any way that people were able to find out back in the old days, or that, like, any potential signs that they could tell. You're making too much of it, Ariane. It's harmless fun, that's all. I did it too when I was expecting Apfel. Can't say fortune-telling is ever a good way to pass one's time. Oh, I would never. Would it count as fortune-telling, Mrs. Ariane? How doesn't it, Elise? Oh, that reminds me, Dorothea's done it just recently. Said the water turned out clear, which would mean it's a boy. You children don't know when to stay put. Has it come in already, Gilga? Or are you still waiting for it to ship? Because I imagine the shipping on that must have been not cheap for that either. Ah, there you are, uh-oh. Goodness gracious, Odile. Mrs. Odile insists the horses were hag-ridden, Elise. We've been trying to bring her to hag-ridden must mean like spirited away or something like that. Naruto figures. Still, like that, in total, that's gonna be a pretty penny on shipping costs, I bet. What reason, lass? Give it a rest, Odile. Old Yokin's beyond reasoning wit. Everyone can see that but you! Neither of these are good. Throw it on the water then, Misa, find out. Since you like the switch, like I would like to know where Elise is going with this. Like, since you like the switch, like, is she gonna say like go find her yourself or something? Do you think this is what Mr. Yugen needs right now? Oh, the poor lad. This isn't about the lad, Elise. Only it is, Odile. We ought to respect the lad's feelings here. It's his loss at the end of the day. There's nothing we can do, truth be told. We just have to hope the lads find something. You'll all regret being so careless. Good. Which in purple? It's just the way that they're highlighting the word. Which is the only word that gets highlighted in purple, just because it's such an important word, I suppose. It's rather strange, I must say. Ah, Elise. Is everything all right? Oh, you haven't heard? There was a thick fog about town last night, you see. I didn't notice it either, I ought to say. Fog, you say? I wouldn't have given it much thought, but it's perfectly possible whoever took Yugen's horses made use of it, you see. You're starting to sound like Mrs. Odile, Mrs. Matilde. Oh, don't you ever say such a thing again, Elise! It's best I go, Mrs. Matilda. You know where to find me should you need me. That said, you should best keep your distance from Odile. Too late for that. Old Yokin, too. There's no need to tell us, Mrs. Matilda. Alright, go eat your head-sized gyoza. Thanks for dropping by. Good to see you again, as always. Make certain you find them, Gustav. Easier said than done, Father. I'm not too confident we'll find them, to tell you the truth. Yugen needs our support, folks, no matter the outcome. You won't find a thing, I tell you! I appreciate it. One day when I have my VTuber, debut next year, I'm having all hands on deck. You better show up for that at the very least. You got it? I appreciate you making an effort to come by, though. Why would? Misa, you would come even though I didn't say anything. You're a constant force. There's literally been one stream you haven't been to so far, and it's because you were sleeping, I believe. I already know the answer. Like being hostile to Yokin's not the idea, not the right call here, but also like we know what he's gonna say to this. We'll go with this one. It's horses we're talking about. They couldn't have flown away. Nonsense! They were hag-ridden! Do try to keep calm, old Yokin. The lass is right, old lad. Horses can't fly. Even if we don't find them, there has to be something. You said you weren't confident you'd find them, Mr. Gustav. Thieves don't usually leave their plunder out in the open, do they? We must make every effort to fix this, Gustav. I understand, Father. Cool, I've been on a roll with the right answers so far. Yeah, I'm not gonna go on the date with Rosa Marine. I need, especially if Mindy's gonna fleece us a whole ass of Levukin tomorrow. I need to have some moolah. You got the reins, Tristan? Right here. No need to fret. Thinking of helping us out, Elise? I don't think I could be of much help, but if there's anything else... I jest, lass. You best leave this to us, Elise. Yugen and Heinrich are taking their time, aren't they? Give the man a moment, Tristan. The longer we wait about, the less chance we have of finding them, though. It was most likely just some tasteless prank. Who do you think did it, then? Now that's This kind of talk won't take us anywhere, lads. We're not even sure we'll find anything out there. Like, do I have anything to sell right now? I guess I sold everything that I could already. Some pretzels, maybe? Oh, there goes more than a third of my money. At least I got a decent amount of loaves of bread right now, so I won't be going hungry anytime soon. I keep track of my viewers, Misa. Even if you don't. Alright, let's go see if we can go inside that windmill now. You're just gonna keep standing there. That was a mean part. Sorry! Because I'm probably gonna die 1 or 2 times if it's anything like the first cave. Oh, it's gonna tank my sanity also, isn't it? I only have 1 grape juice. Well, all the more reason to start to do work today instead of it going on a gay lesbian date. So I've actually wondered that, if anyone would be able to tell me. It's kind of like coming from a point of semi-ignorance from you. So yeah, lesbian is a term specifically for gay women, right? Is there not a term specifically for gay men? Like, why is it that women got a term specifically for gay? Or did gay already start for... What was that? Cat's up to something? Hold on, where is she? Did you knock over your feet, or is that what I heard? She knocked over her feeder. Right, I just wasn't sure, because gay can also refer to women as well. But maybe maybe the origin of the word gay originally meant to just refer to men. I'm not sure. Alright, let's go in the windmill. This wasn't open before. Someone's been in here recently. I have to be careful. Oh boy, I love being in the dark cave. Love, love, love that. Oh, there goes my sanity. Okay, it's not gonna be a quick... Oh my god! Okay. Alright then. An owl? That doesn't look like an owl to me. Looks like an altar of some sort. I'm gonna wish I had more sanity restoration items, I bet. A deer, okay. Oh my god, look at my sanity's going down so fast, oh my god! Well, if I die, then I know that I will... Wooden seraph. Oh no. This cave, it's broken in half. What's this doll doing in such a place anyhow? It's so flimsy too, I could break it rather easily, couldn't I? This looks like a door. I wonder if I can get it open somehow. I guess I don't necessarily need to stay in here the whole time. I can do it in chunks. I wonder if that's the idea. Deprived of speech, the wooden angel rests motionless in apparent stupefaction. Oh, break? Seraph's head. Seraph's body. Seraph's legs. Am I supposed to put one of... Painted gold, the doll's gaze looks as though lost in vacancy. A set of carved wooden wings and rattly arms cling onto the doll's cotton-clad torso. Two wooden legs held together at the knee by a fragile, rattly joint. I don't know, like, what's supposed to... I don't know, let's just try... Oh, apparently Rosamine's still with us right now. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything else I can... Oh, that worked apparently, okay. I suppose this... Why? Oh, because the owl legs are going... Oh, I see, okay. Oh my god, my sanity. I guess I will use the only grape juice I have right now. Yeah, I don't have anything else to restore my sanity. It's so low. Okay, and this should be the torso, I see, okay. Yep, okay. I suppose this... Okay. The smart thing to do would be to leave the cave right now and come back with more items, but I am not a smart cookie. And this is the head, I see. Hopefully this is the end of the cave in here, though. You hope you finish school before Exodus, but I don't want a presentation if that's the... I mean, shouldn't you know when the last day of school is? Unless that's nebulous right now because of the bus strike. And do you mean you have to give a presentation at the end of your class? Is that what you mean, Misa? The correct word would be, I don't want to present, if that's what you mean. Presentation is a noun, not a verb. Diary entry number 2. What's this damp piece of paper? Belief is a complex matter, as are its various manifestations. Oh, it's at your own pace. Okay. You mean pace, not paste, Misa. Belief is a complex matter, as are its various manifestations. The human need for faith has led many down the path of ruin. Pagan heretics, covenants, and non-believers, all of them plentiful and diverse. That was until our Lord's word and glory rescued them from the pits of hell. Yeah, you're not alone in that. That's a very common dislike of things. Not many people do enjoy that. Actually, it's funny because I actually do enjoy presenting to people. I just don't like preparing to present. But if I'm prepared to give a presentation and I'm confident in the material I'm presenting, I do actually enjoy presenting. I just don't like the act of having to get the presentation together. And I once said that to someone before. I'm like, yeah, I like presenting. If someone could just like hand me a presentation and I just like present it out for them, I'd be totally okay with that. And they just said like, that's called acting. I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess you're kind of right about that. You're handed a script and you just like say the script. You just rehearse the script. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess you're right. No, because it's a good skill to have, Misa. It's good to teach you it's good to teach you abilities to be able to communicate your thoughts to other people. If you're unable to communicate your thoughts to other people, then you're not going to be understood. And if you're not understood well, then people might misunderstand you. It applies to when you go and do interviews as well. If you're more readily able to articulate your thoughts to others, the more likely the employer will understand you better and understand you as a person, be more likely to hire you as well. Communication and speaking skills are just fundamentally generally useful in everyday life. and then you don't improve at them unless you use them. Like, would you be watching my stream if I wasn't able to articulate my thoughts very succinctly and well while I'm on the stream? If I was just bumbling nonsense the whole time? This, Elise, I guess Elise seems... Elise, I mean, she's cute, and, I mean, she's kind of... I mean, she's freaked out a little bit, she's got a red dress, like, I don't think you'd be watching me if that was the case, Misa. Ninja would, because they're a freak of nature, but they don't count. Oh, I totally missed what that line was. Hold on. The Lord's guidance, his benevolence has purified deities and purged their sinful acts, converted their false pagan piety into adoration for the Lord. Now as saints recognized by the church. Sure does sound like the Christian church. Banished witches, their covenants and cults, to revive them as leaders of faith. Saint Valpurga herself, born a witch and later baptized by the Lord. Her soul sanctified, divorced from the witch Valpurga. Saint Valpurga cannot be capable of producing such miracles, the birth of a child no less. I ought to delve deeper into our patroness's past, into what Old Hall could have meant. For the sake of Kieferberg and all that depend on me for salvation, I must find out what exactly Old Hall saw and did years ago. I must continue my research for Elise's... Oh. What? If this is Father Hans... Is it Father Hans? Did we know that already? Oh, I guess we already knew that that was Father Hans. What does he know about Granny Hall that I don't? And why is he doing this? There are the grapes. I've seen this symbol before, haven't I? I gotta wonder what this means. A man-sized sigil appears chiseled. Oh, hi, cat! Into the door's gritty surface surrounded by uneven, scattered crevices. Alright, let's grab this and get out of here before my sanity tanks all the way. Fish key! It looks like a fish. I wonder what this is for. Someone has to be behind all this nonsense. I have a very bad feeling about all this. You don't say. Alright, we're getting out of here while the getting's good. Nope. My poor sanity. My poor sanity. I wonder what I'm stumbling upon here. You seem totally unfazed by all this, Elise. These notes and keys and these rituals of sorts. Someone ought to be putting these together for some purpose, but who? Who could be doing such a thing? Alrighty, so let's see here. An old, worn-out iron key in the shape of a fish! Its motif is reminiscent of a certain location in Kiefer. Yeah, it's the reminiscent of the well. It's just not to a lot of people. Exactly. To people you're comfortable and familiar with, Misa, right? But when you're talking to strangers, right, it might be a little more difficult. That's the skill you're practicing. Ideally, you'd be able to effectively communicate your thoughts to anyone that speaks your language. The better you can communicate, the better you'll be at just life in general, honestly. Communicate with all sorts of people as well. Communicate with people that might not share your idea, share your thought, share the same ideas as you or the same beliefs, and be able to have a what's the term? Constructive conversation out of that, despite that. Broaden your mind, so to speak. Alright, let's see here. So, our options for work is Elmo with the apples or kiss the rats with the kids. Let's go help with apples. Did we go over and check over here? Yeah, I don't think we have. Hey Freya, I haven't talked to you. I heard it was a whole ordeal to get this grindstone. Oh, that's not what I want to talk to Freya. You're looking rather lost there, Freya. Oh, Elise, I hadn't seen you there. I can tell. I'm still wondering who could have done such a thing. Are we certain Mr. Eugen didn't simply forget to lock the gate last night? How would you explain the saddled pig, then? Right, I'd forgotten about that. It sounds like a tasteless prank, Elise, as sad as that is to say. Oh, if only there was something I could do to make it better. Why don't you make something for Mr. Eugen? Make something? Like what? They're out searching the woods, they'll be hungry later, I'd wager. Oh, Elise, that's such a wonderful idea! I didn't even say anything, Freya. I'll bake everyone a pie. How about that? Where's my pie? That's a lot of pies. In that case, I'd best get to work right away. I'm having Friendsgiving with some friends on Saturday, and I still don't know what I'm bringing for that. Gotta figure that out. Wait, what are you doing here? You were at the crossroads earlier. Imposter! Oh, don't tell me folks have been questioning you about the horses. How did you know? Ugh. I suppose they're anxious, but it was rather... I'd best keep you close by, I suppose. I can keep an eye on you while I'm about, but while I'm working... Take me with you, then. I'll see what I can do, Rosemarine. Otherwise, I'm afraid we'll be dealing with a lot more of this nonsense. The fox certainly helped! That being so, Wilhelm, I ought to wonder if... When folks hear the trotting? Clever, aren't you? Almost as if you were there yourself! That's not going to accomplish anything. I think clapping back, since she's coming back at us directly here, I think clapping back is probably the right way to go. All this pressure's getting to you, Mrs. Bertha. Truly, Bertha, today isn't the day to rile folks up. Lord knows she winds you up enough, Ludwig. Why, Ludwig? I wasn't riling anyone up. We can't be too careful is all. You call this being careful, Mrs. Bertha? Come now, didn't you have a roast to tend to? Ludwig! Never take a side in a married couple's quarrels, lass. I understand, Mr. Wilhelm. That's right. Doing good. Frightening, isn't it, Elise? What is this, Miss Vilma? The horses, lass. If there truly is a thief on the loose. Oh, I'm having Velma look every window in my inn tonight. Why, I might even do it myself right now. There's no need to overreact, Mrs. Velma. How is it an overreaction? Truly, Elise, I hope you locked your front door this morning. Of course I did, Mrs. Mariel. Oh, I can only hope whoever did this doesn't try to ruin the festival. I wouldn't go that far, Velma. Oh, I should buy some more grape juice, just to have one on hand at least. Yeah, like an emergency reserve right now. So I don't want to do it right now because I definitely don't have the sanity for it, but what if we were to use the key on it? What would happen? I can't? Alright. Okay. Do you want me to come here at night? Is that it? Maybe they want me to come here at night. Yeah, there's not... Unless I'm supposed to use the key here? Yeah, because this is the only place I've seen a fish. Well, I guess that's not it then. I guess I'll have to keep an eye out for any other place that has a fish-like thing. Can't recall, though. For now, let's go pick some apples, I suppose. We can look for the fish motif when we go on our rounds for the next segment of the day. Oh, I was starting to worry, Elise. Over what, Mrs. Elma? Freya isn't available right now, so you'll have to do. Won't you fetch me some apples from the orchard, Elise? Is it orchard or orchard? Orchard, I think. Alright, I suppose. It'll cost you 2 extra bread. I don't know. Probably not. It seemed like the pay increase really was not worth the 2 extra units of bread. So no. It's raining apples. God, these little arcade segments never get old. Oh, there's 2 rounds now. Is there like a 2-player mode? Because there's like another set of controllers, damn it. On the right side. Oh, is it for like, no? Okay, never mind. I was wondering maybe it was for the arrow keys, but this, oh damn it, does not seem to be the case. It's really easy to dodge those anvils at least. I don't remember there being 2 rounds before. I feel like there was only 1 round the first time I did this. This minigame music is very catchy. Alright, I think we did really well there. I got 1 or 2 rotten ones. Yes, okay, good. Why did I have 41 tater tots? When did I get 1 extra? Why do I only have... Oh, weird, whatever. You win! You're rather good at this, aren't you? How much did I get? Alright, 50. Well, that'll be enough for me too. I don't know, get some much needed oil, I suppose. Romantic dates available. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna do Lavuka in this segment. Grapevine path. Oh, maybe, I don't know. I'll just have to keep an eye out. Let's go and eat, actually let's eat some bread really quick. Use. I don't know what I would use that on right now. La la la. What is a Steam key? That's you enter that into Steam and then you get the game. It's like a gift code, Misa, basically you can think of. Oh, what am I to do? Is that because of the visual novel sweepstakes you entered in? They say they'll provide a Steam key? Mrs. Elizabeth? You've heard, I suppose, about the goats, about what old Jochen said too. I don't think I have it. Yes, you have. I don't know what to do, my dear. My goats are so ill, I don't know if they'll make it through the night, and... Old Jochen came by and called Mama a witch! Oh, he's unbelievable! Poor Lavukan tried to defend me, but... Lavukan? Father Hans sends her back to the church for defending Mama. Oh wait, that wasn't... I'm at a loss, my dear. I don't know what to do. I'm going to have a word with Father Hans and old Jochen for you, Mrs. Elizabeth. No, Elise, I already feel bad enough for poor Lavukan. We're not witches. I know, Aphil. I know. Usually in the terms of service, like in the sweepstake rules, they say, if you read into it closely enough, so they'll say like when they choose winners and when they'll notify winners by. That's typically the case if you take a look. Oh, go away, Elise. What's gotten into her, Jacob? I don't really know. I think it's because of the goats, but... It's not because of the goats! What is it then? I'm not telling! I'm not telling! What's the use of worrying you if you won't let us help, Groon? Elise is right, Groon. Oh, it's Apfel and Mama! What about them, Groon? They've been mean to me all day! So it is because of the goats. Mrs. Lisbeth's on edge, I suppose. Why don't you keep Groon distracted, Jacob? I'm trying, Elise. I don't want to be distracted. Leave me alone! Apparently that was the right option. It's best you stop butting into folks' business, Wilma. Ah, there she is, just in time. For? Don't you two start, please. I've just about had it. I didn't do anything, Mrs. Arian. You always arrive right when we're talking about the witch. Yeah, no one wants us to start an argument here, so let's just, like, try to dismiss it. Haven't we all had enough of this, Mrs. Velma? I surely have, and it's only been 2 days! Still, we ought to be taking this threat seriously. If anything, you two seem to be a little too at ease. Oh, for goodness sake. No, Velma, I'm very much done with all this nonsense. Let's wait for the lads to get back. It's all we can do. I can only hope they find those horses. The lads. Oh, our favorite old woman. Oh, I've had it, Matilda. All that fretting is of no use in Keeper-Brogadiel. You too, Elise. Huh? You've come to mess with me again. I know it. You're always picking a bone with us, woman. I've never gone on my way to mess with you. Exactly. It's no use, dearie. O'Dial's going on about this all day. All of Kieferberg thinks I've lost my mind. Well, let me. Not this again, O'Dial. You need to look after your health, Mrs. O'Dial. You'll see, both of you. I wonder if the fish is in the church. Have I seen a fish anywhere here? Doesn't look like it. Fish? I mean, that's kind of like undersea-like. Nope. Also, what's that embroidery? E? Is that the scarlet letter? I don't see any fish motif here. Yeah, we don't need to save new slot yet. Usually in the tweet they'll link to it. Out with it, Mandy. I swear I didn't eat it, Auntie. Help me out here, Elise. Tell Molly to give me back the cheese she took. How come no one could get it? Cheese, miss? If anything, Muffy seems to be the witch since no one could get her name right. That seems like some cognition tomfoolery going on there. But I didn't take anything, Auntie. It's spoiled, Macy. For goodness sake, I can't let you eat that. Oh, but I only eat a little bit. So you did take it, you. Give it back right this instant. Let her eat it, Mrs. Lorelei. She'll learn her lesson. Not a chance, Elise. She already mucks about all day as is. I can't let her get ill. I'm not mucking about, Auntie. What would you say you're doing then? Why, I am making certain we can eat all the cheese. Oh, for goodness sake. You oughtn't to spread such nonsense about town, Wilhelm.
Well, I don't think our lass here would agree with you, Father.
Me, Mr. Wilhelm? Don't mind him, Elise. He wants to send word to Primeldorf. I mean, I don't think that's a bad idea. About what?
Why, to find out if they've seen the horses, of course.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea. Why not? I don't think that'd sit well with you. Why? You wouldn't want Primeldorf. Why? Could hurt his business, I guess. Bah, you folks have no vision. Maybe. But I would appreciate it if you kept to yourself on this matter, Wilhelm. It's not as though I could gallop there anyhow. Does sleeping restore our sanity? I don't think it does. Yeah, so let's get
50 tater tots. I'm hurting real bad right now, man. I'm hurting real bad.
Goodbye. Where are the side quests? I need some extra cash right now, man. Anyone here now? Nope, still no one, and I still can't observe that fish. Okay. Yep, that makes sense. If it's like a smaller scale, like a local sweepstake, then maybe they don't have any of that. What's up, Rosamarine? Matt, I stood you up yesterday or earlier. Elise, I was meaning to tell you. Oh, what now? Is everything all right, Elise? Out with it, Rosamarine. What happened? I saw a birdie hopping about is all. For goodness sake. My, you're on edge today, Elise. I know, Rosamarine. I'm sorry. No, that's all right. I'll make certain I get us some more mushrooms for supper tonight. Still haven't seen whatever fish I'm supposed to be looking out for. We haven't seen Old Oaken yet either. I'm glad that people don't seem to mind me running all over their crops like this. Can I examine the pig with the saddle, please? Nope. That is a very cute pig, though, I gotta say. Is it the key to this windmill? Nope. Might as well give it a shot really quickly. Nope. I feel like there's gonna be something down here. Oh wait, there already was at some point, that's right. Ba, 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 ba. Cat. Oh, that must be Freya. Oh, the gossiping housewives. Are you coming as well, Elise? Going where, Mrs. Muriel? We're helping out with the stalls, you see. Oh, you should join us, Elise. I'm not certain I have the time, Mrs. Brunhild. That's all right, dearie. We've all been busy today. Oh, I wonder how the lads are doing out there. Going out on patrols day and night like this? Truly. So that's where they all are, huh? Feels a little empty without them hanging about town, doesn't it? I mean, less people for me to talk to. I'm fine with that. My messaging is private. I've been looking for a setting I can't. What do you mean if your messaging is private? In general, like, that's a setting you set for when you're receiving messages, Misa, not for when you're sending messages. Like, you can set it to where, like, you can set it to where when someone sends you a message, you have to accept the message before they start seeing your read receipts. But there's no sort of setting for when you send messages or anything like that, if that's what you mean. Are you worried that people can't see your messages? Is that what you mean? If that's the case, then again, that's on their end. That's a setting that they decide if they want to have enabled or not. There's no side quest, really? I need some moolah, man. Anyone on the crossroads? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Let's go on a date then. Is that a crucifix? See any witches about here? The Lord. Oh, so this really is just Christianity. That really is just straight up Jesus. That really is just Jesus. I thought we were doing like some Christianity adjacent religion, but really is just Christianity. All right then. I was trying to send pics, it wasn't working, or was that something else? I couldn't tell you. I could just tell you that I have my messaging set to private on Twitter, so whenever you were sending me messages earlier, Misa, like I had to accept them to see them. There she is. All right, out with it, Levukin.
Really?
My, aren't you keen, Elise?
For goodness sake.
It's no use mocking me, Leb. What happened? Today's been rather punishing, that's all. It's no use giving me a half-hearted answer either. Promise you won't make too much of it, Elise? I promise I won't make too much of it, Levukin. I'm serious. So am I. I got into a bit of an altercation with old Yokin earlier. And I haven't seen Yokin actually now I think about it. An altercation? You? Why, I'm allowed to lose my temper every once in a while, I'd say. Alright, well, what did the old fool... I mean, we know, like, she was defending, what's her name, about the goats. Yeah, he said, accuse Mrs. Livbess of witchery right in the front of the children, and I may or may not have called him an ill-bred old fool.
Lebkuchen?
Lebkuchen, so that, yeah, that is the name. I think it's supposed to be Levuhin, though. Levuhin, though. Levuhin. Either way, Father Hans sent me back to cleaning duty in the church, and apparently I meant to apologize. Oh, wow, no, he doesn't need an apology.
This is ridiculous!
Why, that old donkey, that's ridiculous, that's what I'm saying.
Please?
You promised you wouldn't make too much of it, Elise.
Oh, shush it!
Since you won't, Levukin, what choice do I have? It's my duty, that's all there is to it. Which we both know you loathe. You more so than I, even. I don't loathe it, Elise. I've just realized it may not be what I want for myself. What is it you want, then? She wants to become a VTuber, Avi. I don't know yet. Liar. Can you tell? You frown when you lie, and your brows twitch. You don't look me in the eye, and you're...
Lebkuchen?
It's cold, Leb, stop it! It's time someone taught you a lesson, Elise. What lesson? Levuhin? To keep your promises, Elise. I told you not to make a fuss, so this is what you get. You're soaking me, Levuhin. Repent for your sins, Elise. Trust me, I'm a clergywoman. Why, you... That's enough, Levuhin. As for you, Elise, you fiddle with your brooch when you lie.
For goodness sake.
Brooch. How is that relevant?
Rather cute, aren't you?
Just reminding you that I can read you, too. Aren't you clever, you little... It's best we move along now. I have floors to scrub. I suppose you do. I'll wait for you by the bakery tomorrow afternoon. If you'd like to loiter about with you again tomorrow, you say? Let's get going. And I'll see you later tonight. And tomorrow too.
I see.
Tomorrow too, huh? Seems like they're back from looking for the horses, but... Horseshoes scattered about, you say? Found them just past the logging grounds, but... Why in the Lord's name would anyone remove horseshoes? I wouldn't want to lend weight to old Jokin's nonsense, but... Wake up, lads! They were Hagrid, I tell you! This isn't the time, old Jokin. We must keep calm. Thank you for your time today, lads. I'll be moving along now. I've had enough of wandering about. You're awake? Because of my old man scream? Did that wake you up, Ninja? I've never seen him so disheartened, I must say. To think you lads didn't even find a trace. We looked everywhere, Mrs. Marlin. The peaks, the lake. Heinrich and Tristan even follow the path to Primeldorf. We ought to give it another try. First thing... I found it! I found it! I found the horse! It's right outside! Again, Muffy is looking more and more sus to me by the minute. It's the truth! It's lying on the ground! Is it alive? Take us to it, lassie. Like, she's the one that reported the dead body. That's kind of sus to me. Oh my god, those eyes. My word. Oh, the poor thing.
What in the Lord's name?
Good grief, it's nearly dead. That's an eyeball right there. What do you make of it, Eugen? He's exhausted. I'd say he ran here by the looks of it. No, that can't be. We've only just made it back. We would have found him, or heard him, or... I must say I'm at a loss, lads. They were Hagrid, and no two ways about it. Look at it, gasping for breath, ill. Look at its eyes. Keep calm, old Jokin. Think you can nurse him back to health, Eugen? I'm taking him back to the stables right now. I'll lend a hand, Eugen. You fools ought to not touch that horse. Lord knows what the witch has done to it. Come now, lads, let's go fetch him some water. He must have broken free from whenever he was being kept, I suppose. Broke off the reins and ran back to Kieferberg. I can't think of. Nonsense, Bernard. I'll have it said right here, right now, folks. It's best you show some restraint, old Jokin. This isn't... Old Stefan warned us about this. Stefan. Oh, not this old Stefan business again, you old fool. We need to keep calm, folks. Arguing about this won't. Have you no memory of his words, Hans? Gustav! He spoke of the ill fortune we'd have, of the witch, of folks' livelihood slipping through their fingers. Old Stefan was a tormented lad on his deathbed, old Jokin. There is worse to come, folks. Mark my words. What are we to do with him, Father? Just wait for him to tire himself out. That's all we can do. Come, folks. Let's head back to town. It's getting cold in here again. I don't like it. Things are starting to get a little out of hand, aren't they? Oh, another song! Another musical number. What's going on? What? 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 What was the point of that? I don't understand. Like, it's not like we had that kind of intermission for any of the other moments. So I have the opportunity for another David Labukin. Yeah, now that I've decided to focus on her, I guess it's not a bad thing to do because, yeah, I need 4 more dates with her, apparently. But I also do need more money. That's not even the worst of it, sadly. Did anything else happen, Mr. Flynn? You ought to have seen it, Elise. There were horseshoes scattered about the logging camp. Dozens of them. Dozens? Eugen had their 3 horses taken. That's only a dozen. I could feel the hair stand up at the base of my neck. So whoever took them also removed their shoes. I can't think of any reason to do such a thing, in all honesty. It's a rather strange thing to do, isn't it? I'd wager it's a wandering thief of some sort. What would you make of the saddled pig then, Guido? Mockery, Flynn. What else could it be? What we ought to do, Guido, is give Eugen all of our support. I understand it's painful to watch and a mystery in itself, but it's clear this has affected Mr. Gustav. Wait, what? Oh, that's later, I see, okay. Okay, cool, then I just need... There's only 2 options. Looking cheeky again. Actually, I will buy a pretzel as well. Because we're almost at the witching hour when I'm going to start taking damage again, so it'd be good for me to have a little combo satiation healing item. Yeah, I'm not going to talk to every single person again. Only some people. Criticizing sleeping habits. Oh no, you can't sleep, so it must be the witch. There's Leb. What's going on here? I'm sorry, Mama. You were right to tell me, lad. Elise. Oh, I wouldn't want to interrupt. I'll call in a doctor from Primeldorf as soon as possible, Mrs. Lisbeth. However, without Eugen's horses. I understand, Father. Thank you. Is this about your goats, Mrs. Lisbeth? They're not eating now, Elise. Their eyes are fused shut, and the milk smells awful, and... It's as he says, Elise. My goats won't make it to Saturday, I'm afraid. About this matter, Mrs. Lisbeth. I understand your concerns, but folks will know better than to make any remarks. We must have faith in our neighbors. Certainly, Father. Remarks? I'm concerned about our standing in town is all. With all this nonsense about the witch, what if... We're not witches, Mama. I won't let anyone say anything about you or about Groon. Yeah, your goats are sick. You must have cursed them yourself. Yeah, witch, burner. What? Aren't you tired from being here all day, every day, Leb? Oh, I just came back from Miss Velma's. Miss Velma's? I was telling her about old Jokin's bad temper. He's losing his mind, that's what. Folks have been considerably less tolerant of his outbursts lately, at least. Yet I've yet to see Father Hans or Mr. Gustav do anything about it. He's an elder, Elise. Folks don't want to make too much of it. Anyhow, what did you go to Miss Velma's for? She was in need of a back massage. I could go for a back massage right now. I could go for a foot massage. After all the walking I did in Japan, I could really go for a foot massage. Levukin? Oh, you're so... I'm all ears, Elise. I'm telling you nothing, you. I could take a guess. Try it then. Take a guess. Rather witty and lovable, perhaps. And don't forget charming, too. Two can play at that game, Levukin. I have, matters to attend to, so... Yeah, I haven't had a proper massage since, like, 2018, 2017, something like that. I've been telling myself I'm gonna get one for a long time, I just haven't. Haven't looked into scheduling one again. I thought about getting one while I was in Japan. I feel like all of my nodes, all of my muscles, all of my knots are in a bunch right now. Nearly time to head on home, isn't it? I still have a little while longer to go, Rosemarine. Say, Elise, I've been thinking, wouldn't it be nice to bring Flock to Kieferberg? Rosemarine! For the laddies! I've heard about Mrs. Lisbeth's goats and her children, and Flock loves to frolic about. We could bring some cheer to town. I can't afford a goat, Rosemarine. Oh, but Flock was never... These folks can't handle a pair of shoes, let alone a goat! I see. I understand, Elise. Flock is to be kept as far away from Kieferberg as possible. Understood? All right, Elise. You got anything to say? Say what? What about what, Mrs. Lorelei? One can only hope this nonsense won't last until Saturday. I suppose that's true. Say, you're a clever lass, Elise. You can be honest with me. Who would you say took Eugen's horses? Mrs. Lorelei. Why, you don't mean to tell me you haven't been wondering about it? Still, I wouldn't say it's very polite to be making guesses. Oh, you're no fun. Nearly everyone else has indulged me but you and Freya. Yeah, because we don't want to draw suspicion towards us. I don't feel like talking to them. When was the last time you had a massage, Ninja or Misa? Oh, cool, a quest, finally. Did I just say Freya? Misa and Ninja, there we go. This is the only peaceful place left in town, isn't it? I think you're being a little too dramatic, Mrs. Brunhild. Dramatic, Elise? All of Kieferberg is losing their minds! That's true, but still, I wouldn't... Oh, this can't be good for my baby. Have you decided what you're naming them? Not yet. I'm afraid I can't seem to settle. Ah, speaking of which, Elise... What do you need, Mrs. Brunhild? My, how did you know? But anyhow, won't you have a word with Mrs. Lorelei for me? About what? Why do we have to end the sentences with names? Oh, she'll tell you, I'm certain. Alright, well, she's right here. You've had two in your life? My dad used to have me and my sister walk on his back when we were younger as a massage. Because we were like just the perfect weight for him. We grew out of that after a while. Say, Mrs. Lorelei, I was just with Mrs. Brunhild and... Good grief. Is everything alright, Mrs. Lorelei? That lassie's losing her wits over her baby, Elise. Tormenting me night and day for advice. I see. I should never have told her I used to be a midwife. She said you know what she wants to ask, Mrs. Lorelei. She's been struggling with lower back pain, Elise. Tell her to have Guido massage her lower back or something. I couldn't care less. Uh-huh. What are you looking at me like that for, you? No, it's nothing. I've told her everything I know at this point. What else am I to do? I wouldn't be if I could have someone step on me that was like, I don't know, in the I'd say 100 to 120 pound range. I think that would be right ideal, right in the sweet spot. So yes, I want someone to step on me. Well, I've already spoken with Mrs. Lorelei, but... Oh, let me guess, Elise. She said to ask Guido to give me a massage, didn't she? What in the Lord's name is going on between you two? I'm sorry I troubled you, Elise. All I want is some reassurance. This is my first child, after all. I understand, Mrs. Brunhild. Oh, nice! I didn't have to pay the 50 tater tots I just did, then. There's no need, Mrs. Brunhild, for your trouble, lass. It's the least I can do. Oh, how am I to settle down when everyone's on edge? How you holding up, Gustav, or not Gustav? What's her name again? Eugen. Ah, it's you, lass. Mr. Eugen truly looks so defeated it's hard to watch. About old Jochen. You oughtn't pay him any mind, that old fool, Mr. Eugen. I'm well aware, lass, yet I need you to humor him. Humor him? Alright, I'll see. This whole ordeal has got me thinking, and I'm trying to make up my mind about certain things. I understand, Mr. Eugen. Thank you, Elise. You're a good lass. Is the pig... Did we... Okay, we finally took the saddle off the pig, I guess. Wait, what? Hold on. Was that hole always in the roof of that windmill there? Like in the hay roof up there? Huh. I guess it probably was. I don't think that's anything new. But actually... Nope, nothing here. Okay. Ball, ball, cat, cat, ball. Anyone in the back alleys? No one in the back alleys? That's rare. I haven't seen Freya yet now. Oh, there she is. Speak of the devil. No need to tighten it so much, Groon. More like this, then? Oh, there you are, Elise. What's got you all so busy? We're teaching Groon how to do a Dutch braid. How's it coming along? Can you tell me? It's, well... Her hair is too silky, Mrs. Dorothea. It won't stay put. Blaming my hair won't make your braiding look any better, Groon. Try holding it more firmly, why don't you? Like this, then? Ouch, Groon! I'm sorry, Mrs. Dorothea. Now that I think about it, Elise, you never put your hair up, do you? It's too unruly for that. That's like my hair. The best I can do is the ponytail. It does look difficult to tame, Elise. The ribbon keeps it off my face, at least. Look, look! I think I did it! Oh, it's lovely, Groon. Isn't it a little crooked on the left? You got a knack for this, don't you, Groon? Let me show you how to make it a little more tidy. I don't have all day! Alright. Let me take a quick bio break and also go get my house slippers because my feetsies are getting cold. Beauty. Fill my water too. Be right back. I'm scared the cat. I had to assault my cat a little bit there. It was too tempting. You're too defenseless. You're too defenseless, cat. I didn't realize it's already 9 o'clock. Time's been going by fast with this game. Nothing over in the bakery area, right? Nothing at the crossroads either. Okay, let's have Rosamarine help us this time, because I think it gave us an extra 20 tater tots. And if so, if that's the case, then that just means it that just means you can kind of break even in that case. Like, it just pays for the extra 2 bread that you consume. Sure, we'll see what it's like. I don't want the stinky rat anywhere near me. Kiss the rat! Again, all the quips for the arcades are so fun. Blue pass, right, or yellow pass. Do 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 do. 2, 1. Do 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 do. This music. Fuck! God damn it! Damn it, that wasn't good. Maybe Rosamarine's not doing anything. Does she only help if I do the wrong input? Just have to not make. Fuck! Oh, Rosemary helped though. Alright, that might still be an S rank. Let's see. Damn it, only an A. Okay. Okay, it'd still be worth redoing one time. Damn it! Yeah, this is definitely the worst minigame, though. Worst is in the hardest. Damn it! Alright, I think that's still just A rank again. We gotta call it there now. Alright. Damn it! No.
You win.
Wow, yeah, I only got 40 for that. Damn. I was supposed... That's what the Rosamarine buff too. Holy shit, I got... I won't save scum. I won't save scum even though I should. That was brutal there. That was brutal there. I'm not taking Rosamarine again. Whoa, oh, is this the fog? Oh, that must be the fog. Elise! Oh, what does the old hag want now? Where do you think you're going, Elise? Huh? I need to have a word with you. What's this about, Mrs. Bertha? Your cousin, that's what this is about, Elise. The lass has been wandering about the town, you know. She's been helping me out, Mrs. Bertha. No, I don't think so, Elise. Your cousin's been telling folks there's no thief in Kieferberg. Yeah. I agree. Would you rather my cousin said we're thieves? Far from it, Elise, but it sounds as though she believes they were hag-ridden. No such thing, you should know. Alright, then what do you make of this? She's also been recommending Brunhilde herbal medicines. I understand she shouldn't be doing this. I'll let her know. As long as you understand, Elise, this is dangerous. I ought to make certain I bring Rosamarine to work with me. Or I'll have to deal with this every day. I mean, I did bring her to work with me. She's eager to meet everyone in town, but will inevitably raise suspicion if left alone for too long. Bring her along to help you with tasks as often as possible or face the villagers' wrath. Oh. Oh, okay. So now they're not giving me a choice anymore. I see how it is. That's kind of funny, actually. Oh, the music was getting all weird because of the... I was hungry, I see. Lev, give me food! Give me alms, please! I thought you'd never come about, Elise. Oh, spare me. Here's your bread, Elise. You must keep yourself fed. Thank you, you're my Lord and Savior. You're truly my angel. Tenshida! Can you tell? You're not as mysterious as you think you are. Now that's better. Move along, Elise. It's best we head to bed early tonight. Oh, Lord knows I could use some good sleep. How is he to know when you hardly ever pray, Elise? It's not as though he makes for good conversation, so why bother? Good night, Levukin. Good night, Elise. Alright, let's go to the well in town now and see if I can actually do anything there now. What are you guys doing up and about for? We know better than that, Ariane. Even being so, Mrs. Muriel, I can't help but worry. Worry about what, Mrs. Ariane? I was saying how we've always made the best of this festival, lass. Eugen didn't have all those horses last year, did he? There's no denying that, I suppose. It's such a shame. The festival may not be as compromised as it seems, but it feels as though there's nothing but ill fortune coming our way, huh? Lisbeth's goats aren't getting any better, are they? Not that I know of, Mrs. Lorelei. Kieferberg isn't what it used to be, is it? There is no need for such negativity, ladies. It's not negativity, Mrs. Mariel. You must agree this town has been rather unfortunate in recent times. It's a matter of perspective, Ariane. We can only hope nothing else happens before the festival. I think that's the right perspective to have. Wow, there's a lot of people up and about late tonight. What's up, Eugen? Still wandering about, Elise? I'm on my way home, Mr. Eugen. No need to worry. I thought you'd be looking after your horse. He's getting some much needed rest. I'm not confident he'll make the night, if I'm honest. Mr. Eugen, I'm at a loss, truth be told. Kieferberg isn't known to house thieves, and I wouldn't want to believe it, but I understand, Mr. Eugen. You no longer feel safe here. I've been thinking about it. Maybe settling someplace else. Where, Mr. Eugen? I haven't decided yet, but I'll put some thought into it after the festival. There's no business to be made here without my horses, you see. I understand, Mr. Eugen. Move along now, lass, before it gets any darker. Anything new? Anything suspicious? Suspicious? I don't get strikes because are they not going to have to make an agreement or they won't work again? So won't they do it at some point? What I'm trying to say is why do they... Strikes happen because communications have broken down between the employer and the employees, Misa. Again, this is why communication is important. The workers want better working conditions that the employers won't compromise on. And so when words aren't enough, they take to action. It's like, okay, if you're not going to compensate us what we're due, then we're not going to work for you, and we're going to continue not to work for you until you come and meet us at the negotiating table. It's not about it's not the fact that they don't want to work. It's the fact that they want to be properly compensated for their work. And so if the employer comes back with the proper agreement saying it's like, okay, we were paying you $10 an hour before, now we'll pay you $15 an hour. And the employer's like, great, that's what we wanted. Now we'll come back to work. That's what they want. It's not that they don't want to work. That's not the end goal or anything. Is that what you're confused about? Dark well. Yep, nothing here. Yep, guess I can't, don't know what I'll use that key for. What do you mean by, I don't understand what you mean, what your point of confusion is coming from in this, Misa. Why does who wait? Do you mean the employers? The employers wait because it's kind of like a game of chicken, in a way. It's like who will cave first? Like, will the employers cave because they can't run their business, or will the employees give because they're not making money? If that's what you mean. And typically, because it's the workers that are the ones going on strike, they do it because they're confident that they can outlast their employers, since they're the ones initiating it. The employees that initiate strikes typically have the advantage in that regard. If that's what you're confused about. You didn't think about the making money part? Misa! Why do people have jobs? People don't work because they want to. There's not a single, you'd be hard pressed to find a single person out there that works just purely because they want to. People work because they need to make a living. Because they need to make money. Did Freya finally talk to you about having supper with us, Elise? You make it sound like I'm pressuring her, Papa. I'm on my way home, Mr. Gustav. Won't you stay, lass? You're pressuring her. Am not, Freya. You're the one who won't shut up about Elise. Papa, I have her waiting for me and everything. I wouldn't want to. Oh, of course not, Elise. It's a little late to go fetch her, so... Y'all ought to come together before Rosemarine leaves town, I'd say. Oh, you mean Elise, Rosemarine? Rosemarine Levukin and I? That's such a great idea, Papa. Isn't it, Freya? These two have too much energy. Yeah, ideally you want to find a job that you still enjoy doing, but ultimately, no. By definition of it, like an actual proper job, no one does it purely just out of the goodness of their heart. I don't feel like talking to every single person right now. Especially since my suspicion is completely drained right now. I can only harm myself. We're going home, right? Yeah, I have dinner with the prison ring. Lev really does look very pretty in the moonlight swinging like that. Very ethereal.
What in the Lord's name?
Oh my god. That's Mr. Eugens. You come! You come! And the golden raven. This crow. It's speaking to me. You're wearing them! You're wearing them! Shiny, shiny.
What is this?
Who's there? The hex. The hex! You're the bearer of the hex! Hex? What hex? The hex! The hex! You've heard of it. You're wearing it as we speak. Oh, it's the shoes. The hex! The hex! Show it to me. Show it to me. I have nothing to show to you. Go away. Why, yes, you do. Your desire, your fervent greed, your boundless hunger for glory. Show it to us. Show it to us. Did we just get our heart torn out by a crow? Are we reliving the movie Crows right now? Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, we had our eye pecked out by the crow. My eye! What have you done to my eye? Show it to us. Show it to us.
Out with it!
You wretch. It doesn't show in this one, though. The testament to your tender flesh is awaiting you in my grove. A testament? Our grove! Our grove! Wait, you! I am awaiting you, Elise, in my ceramic grove of wheat. Ceramic grove of wheat. A testament. Anyhow, I ought to let Mr. Eugen know about this horse. This horse is, very dead. Riddled with holes, the dead horse's neck has been nearly shredded to pieces. Ugh. Glad we're not zooming in on that. What's the director's name again? Alfred Hitchcock? Is that his name? The one that did Crows? Or Birds, I suppose. Kind of like the father of all suspense thriller movies. Lev is gone from the swing. Yo, where is it? Oh, here we are. Mr. Eugen! Now we're the one that's reporting the body. Good Lord, Elise, what's got you in such a hurry? There's a horse! In the crossroads! Are you certain, Elise? Yes, yes, I'm certain! The lass says she's found your horse, Eugen. Take me there, lass. I'll go fetch the others.
You know,
But it's dead, Mr. Eugen. It matters not, lass. Take me there. Hopefully it's still there. Hopefully hopefully it's just not gonna disappear out of thin air. And it's gone.
Damn it! Oh, I was worried this was gonna
what in the
happen.
Lord's name?
Oh no! Oh, I called it. Oh no! 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 No!
Are we just gonna get like passive suspicion now? It was right here, I swear. Good Lord, Elise. Would you tell us what you saw, Elise?
Wait!
There were crows, and the horse was... Are you certain this was where you saw it? Yes! Yes, I am! You're tired, Elise. I'm certain this was just... There's only one answer to this, folks! You're lying, Elise!
Oh,
I'm not lying, you old fool! Why would I? What reason? What possible reason would I have to lie about this? You said the horse was dead, Elise. And it was! How could a dead horse trot away, would you say? It's no use trying to reason with her, Tristan. She's What reason do I have to lie about this, people? I have no reason to lie! Of all things to lie about. What is this about crows?
Wait!
It's the truth! I've had enough. I'll be in the stables.
Elise.
Tell us, Elise. Are you speaking the truth? Oh. Now we're having a chance to walk our words back. I don't know, man. Cause we're pretty positive about what we saw. But like, I'm not liking the, like, I feel like we're damned if we do, damned if we don't, regardless here. Like, say we walk it back. Would that actually, like, relieve any of the suspicion on us? Yeah, I think we should try to walk it back here. I think we should try to walk it back. Yet I'm not certain. I could have sworn. What do you mean you're not certain, you? I'm simply not, old Jokin. I may be too tired, it's... I can accept that, Elise. But I can't, Gustav. She still has to explain the crows. These are both the same answer, I feel like. There were definitely...
Now that you mention it.
Oops. They were. All around the horse. You saw no horse, you wicked lass! I'm struggling to see the point of this, Elise.
Wait!
Mr. Gustav, I would never lie about such a... Can't you see, Gustav? She's trying to confuse us! You shouldn't make such... Oh, is it because I gave conflicting answers? You shouldn't make such...
You old geezer!
I'm telling you the truth, you old...
That's ridiculous.
We've all had a difficult day today, folks. We're all exhausted, drained, and on edge, are we not? Why, you... trying to defend your... No, Labukin's quite right, Oliokin. Let us turn in for the night. We can come back to this tomorrow. I'd like to have a word with you, Gustav. You too, Labukin. No need, Father. I trust Labukin's judgment. Yet I don't.
I see.
I'll go with you, Father. You're going home, Elise, and you should think long and hard about what you've done. I didn't cry horse, I swear. Why do we get these intermissions now? We didn't get them before. I swear I didn't cry horse, Father. I'm a good little Red Riding Hood. I don't know why I did that in sing-song there. That was dangerous. I'm worried about Labukin, but I ought to go home and tell Rosemarine about what I just saw. Find your way home. I don't like that objective. That implies that there's going to be something that happens that might make it difficult to find my way home. What was it? The ceramic field of wheat was what the crow said? What the raven said? Something like that? I have no idea what that could be referring to. Let's see here. My ceramic grove of wheat. Yeah, what could ceramic grove... Ceramic grove of wheat. Some pottery that's brown. Nothing here. We're definitely not going back in that cave. I got nothing. Hopefully that'll make itself more apparent later on. Did you? Pew. Pew, pew. A plate for wheat? Sure. This is bad. This is very bad. Had it not been for Levukin, those folks would have... They would have found out about everything! About the woods, about what I did. What? You didn't do anything. That's right, I best get that to that crow's grove. What? You didn't do anything! At least you haven't done anything to feel guilty about! It's not like you killed the horse. I'm confused. What? Okay. Yes, they were getting riled up there. The testament. They have the tender flesh. I should.
Elise! Rose and Marine?
You just found out why they're striking. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think Elise just isn't thinking this through. She hasn't done anything that she needs to feel guilty about yet, I feel like. In fact, she's the victim in all this.
Are you alright, Elise?
I don't know where to start, Rosemarine. I'm so tired. It's this rotten pigsty of a town!
Elise.
I saw one of Mr. Eugen's horses on the way home, Rosemarine. It was dead, but it was riddled with crows and...
I'm sorry,
More importantly, Rosemarine, there was a golden crow. He says he's got a testament. A testament! This is too much for me, Rosemarine. What else did he say, Elise? I'm so tired. Huh? I ran back to town to tell everyone about the horse, and they humiliated me, Rosemarine. Each and every day I'm treated as though I'm some wretch. No matter what I do or say, I'm always This wish of mine, Rosemarine, can I truly trust him to grant it?
Yes.
If you devote yourself to him and do his bidding, you're already aware of the sacrifices you'll have to make, but I would sacrifice all of Kieferberg if I had to, Rosemarine. Damn, girl. Non-union city staff were offered a 15% rise, while city transport workers were offered a 3%. Yep, that would piss people off. I can't stay another day in this town. I have no choice but to find him. Okay, now that's reasonable motivation. Not reasonable for me, but reasonable in character at least. Take me with you, Elise. Uh-huh. You're going there again tonight, aren't you? To the woods? All right, I'll let you know when I'm ready. Do. I've thrown you out long ago, lassie. I wonder if this is the key. No, it's not like a room would be locked. Hi, Flock. What's up? What am I doing talking to a goat? Anything else going on here? Anything else happening at the granary? I haven't been to the granary during the day, now that I think about it. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, let's save really quick. And then we'll go to the woods again. True. But I think in this case they want me to just progress with the main story. Because yes, it's grain, but it's not ceramic. There's nothing ceramic about the granary.
Elise.
It's because I am Rosemarine.
Sorry,
We can talk about it. I can try and... No, it's alright. I don't want to think about it. Let's go, Rosemarine.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in this case they just want us to progress the main story.
Oh, but
You still haven't told me about last evening's...
all right.
Whatever happens, Rosemarine, promise me you'll keep close to me.
Of course. Are you alright, Elise?
Come, let's go. Party talk. Rosemarine, maybe it's best you stay home. I can, but... This is dangerous, Rosemarine. That crow attacked me earlier and all the more reason for me to go with you, wouldn't you say? I'm serious, Rosemarine. So am I, Elise. Alright. But promise me that I'll keep close to you? I know. For goodness sake. Find your way to the woods. They were... Oh yeah, they were at the crossroads, I believe, yeah? Yeah. Oh yeah, I should have tried going to the woods during the day. I never tried that. Nothing probably would have happened, but still, I should... Oh, those are horseshoes now. This is where it happened, Rosemarine. Elise, look! Those are... horseshoes? Not the Uma Musumes! There are so many, too. These weren't here earlier, Rosemarine. It doesn't make any sense. There are feathers scattered about, too. Are these from the crows you said you saw? I don't know what to make of this, Rosemarine. Come, Elise. We have no choice but to see for ourselves.
Rose and Marine.
Rose and Marine! And she ran off her own.
Marine?
It's still fun to me how the voice actress says the proper name, but she's not actually saying it.
For goodness
Silly
sake.
lass, she must have wandered in all by herself.
Rose and Marine.
Chafe after Rose and Marine. The witching hour begins. Right, cat? She's asleep. Oh, this is cool. God, I love how varied all these labyrinths have been. I'm just gonna call them witch labyrinths, because that's what they are at the end of the day. Look, this is a straight up Madoka witch labyrinth here.
Rose and Marine. For goodness
Where in the
sake.
Lord's name did she go? I'd best carry on, I suppose. There's no going back. She's a much feistier Madoka. She's just as gay as Madoka, though, I will say. Is this the fourth movie? Yeah, this is actually the secret companion piece to the fourth movie. Oh, we actually found her. Is her
Rose and
face gonna be
Marine.
hollow or something? Okay, no,
For
good.
goodness sake.
What were you thinking wandering off like that, you?
I'm sorry.
I told you to stay close to me! And she walks further away. I got a little distracted is all.
Huh?
This isn't the time or place to get distracted, Rosemarine. We don't know what could be in these woods. Ooh.
Hurry it up.
Come now, we can't sit around all night. Whoa, goes with that look, huh, girly pop? This is such a bizarre place. So different from last night, too. Their influence is rather noticeable, isn't it? Whose influence? His? Ah, of course. Whose else? I suppose. Oh, can't go that way. Why are you so amused with that term? Is it so strange to hear those words come out of my mouth? Actually, let's save in a different slot. Truth be told, it's because one of my friends says it relatively frequently, and I kind of picked it up from them. Guy who says it. I don't know anything about Child other than his design, but the fact that he says girly pop makes... He doesn't look like the kind of character that would say girly pop. Like, what is Child's personality? He sounds like... He looks like he'd be a hard ass. Was there a question mark that popped up recently? There's a question mark that keeps popping up, like for a millisecond. Around here. Weird, okay. Bad guy, but like friendly. Okay. I can see that being a girly pop character then. Ring of... A ring? That's the crow. That's that crow's. What did you say, Rosemarine? My eye! My eye! You've come, you've come! Oh, that's the first time we've seen Rosemarine for... Look who it is, look who it is! You've brought me such good company, too!
Out with it!
What are you wittering on about, you wretch? You've done well in coming here, lassie. So you'd best give me what you promised, Crow. What he promised? The testament, the testament! Where is it, Crow? Come a little further into my grove, lass. Why, you little... I didn't hear about this. Show it to me, show it to me! What is she to you, Crow?
Rosemarine?
Hey, give me back that ring, you... Show me how far those ruby shoes will take you. All that you desire, lass. It's all so close, so far. You could at least tell me your name, Crow, if you have one. That's a secret, that's a secret! Why, you wretched bird! That doesn't matter, that doesn't answer my... Enough chatting, enough chatting! Come find me if you'd like to know more!
Wait!
Come find me, come find me! I suppose we ought to go find him. What's gotten into you, Rosemarine? You're not yourself. What do you mean? Oh, to hell with it. Let's go find that wretched bird. Yeah, your eyes don't have any of the glow to them. You got the dead anime girl eyes. I don't think we should trust that crow. Wow, you don't say. You're the one that wanted to come here! All right, out with it, Rosemarine. You haven't been yourself since we got here. I'm a little nervous is all. So am I, but you're... It's best we don't get distracted now. Maybe she truly is just nervous, but... She's rather cold, isn't she? Any other items I can forage here? Matches. I have a max of 20 matches. Okay, then. Oh, here's all the ceramic. Yeah, this well is rather deep, isn't it? Not very responsive, is she? Finding that crow in here is going to be rather... It's a matter of following his trail, I'd say. Which other trees don't move, that ought to lead us to him. You seem to know quite a bit about all this. I tend to know a great deal about things, don't I? This doesn't feel right at all. She won't even say my name. She's being possessed by the witch! What's this, like, golden talon? Oh, something could fit in it. That ring we found. Would you say it could go in here, Rosemarine? It did steal it from us after all. Tell me, Crow, where are we exactly? I tell you nothing! I tell you nothing! Oh, why do I bother? This is my lord's realm! Where else could we be? So you do know where we are! Never said I didn't, did I? I suppose not. Yeah, so there's some tattered, like, crow things here. Let's save one more time. There was a time when Lil was still a kitten, and before bed, oh, whichever tree. This fucking game with its jump scares sometimes. Well, I needed an excuse to eat my pretzel. Now I have it, I suppose. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, back when I first got Lil and she was way more rambunctious, and she would like go crazy before I go to bed. I'm like, oh, it's time for the witching hour, I see. God damn it. Okay, so I have to like quickly move to the ones that don't move. What? Oh my god. Alright, well I do want to see what the death animation is for this now, since we know now all of them have unique death animations. Oh. Lame. Never mind. That one didn't have a death animation. New story events available, you don't say. What? Oh, I need to wait until they start moving. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna have to use that Valpurga oil soon. You're going forth with his invitation, I see. What would that matter to you? I was once in your shoes. Haughtiness and all. Oh, but it won't be long now, will it? Until your eyes are forced open. Then you'll see that this mimicry of theirs isn't without reason, girl. I know why I'm being mocked, thank you very much. Ointment. Did the world just get darker because my sanity is going down the shitter? I think it did. Damn it. Damn it! Not fast enough. Last, there's nothing to fear. I've yet to see that happen, Crow. Fear not, fear not! Say, you're one of that golden crow's crooks, aren't you? A crook, she says, a crook! What else am I to call you? Birdie, birdie! Oh, for goodness sake. Let's go ahead and use that Valpurga oil now, actually. Because I don't know what will happen when I completely run out of sanity. Oh, that didn't even fully heal me. Okay, damn. Acorn. What does that do? Venus fly, Venus fly. Man, that was such a good show. I'll eat those acorns. Thank you very much. Gay, lesbian, shonen golf should not have been nearly as good as it was, and yet... Oh my god, how do I avoid getting hit? What the fuck? There, finally, jeez. Oh, there's the golden crow. Oh, I thought we wouldn't see the end of it. Come now, Rosemarine. Let's get out of here. I'm not sure it's that easy. Huh? No, it's nothing. Let's go. Alright, party talk. I'll deal with Rosemarine later. I'll deal with her. Okay, so let's see here. Ointment. Yeah. Dunk. Yeah, I'll hold off on healing more for now. Oh yeah, items. Amethyst's gold ring said to unlock the path to the crow's barren lands. Oh, there's probably going to be another save point, though. Oh, that's right, I need to. I keep forgetting I need to manually use the items. You will be pleased, you will be pleased.
Hurry it up!
Where's the testament? Come further, lass, come further.
For goodness
Oh, I've had it with you. Either tell me where to find it or get out of my sight. It's best you don't speak to him like that.
Rose and Marine?
All the answers you seek lie deeper within these woods, lassie. Will you give me the tender flesh then? Meet me in the wheat field. Show me your resolution. The wheat field? You have my word, you have my word. I hope you like my creepy crow voice. That wretched bird's playing with me. A wheat field.
Rose and Marine?
It's nothing. We ought to go after him. She's not nervous. She's hiding something. Alright, let's go north first. So it's true, so it's true. I'll never get used to you feathered rats screeching. She's here, she's here. It's best we move along. She brought the witch, she brought the witch.
You know...
What are they going on about now, Rosemarine? You're in our lair, witch. You have no hand in this grove.
Out with it!
You got the wrong lass, crows. Now let us through. I suppose it's because of the hat. You're in our lair, the lair, oh Lord. The lair, oh Lord, the lair of Lord. Do you know who that is, Rosemarine? You know him too. He's our merciless Marquis. That golden crow's name. It's best we move along now. So the question is Rosemarine actually the witch, or does she just have like some sort of resemblance? I'm sorry. What for, Rosemarine? I'm aware I'm a little antsy, but this place makes me nervous, you see. That's all right, I suppose. I'm not too pleased to be here either, but I can't tell her I was hoping she'd be a little more supportive. I'm not even certain what I was expecting by bringing her here. Is everything all right? It's best we stick together, Rosemarine. I see you taking the Marquis's invitation. It's rather rude to arrive in such good company, however. To whom? You know who, you know who! To him. That's who the good company is for, not for his Marquis. I have yet to understand what this Marquis nonsense is about. Not nonsense, not nonsense! Oh, shush, you feathered rat! How I loathe you, naive sheep. Following his blissful word in this moonless hellfire of ours. What are you? We all fed his gluttony, one after the other. Our sins unearthed, made into a spectacle for all to see. Who is he? Your fate as one of us is sealed, you foolish girl. What in the Lord's name is she wittering on about? I don't get an item for that lame. Anything else around here? Doesn't look like it. Save points, okay. What's a pigeon doing in a crow's nest, huh? There was anything over here, right? Nope. Oh, I don't like what that shadowy thing was. I got a glimpse of. Oh, it's just dead wheat, which I think is probably a sign. I'm pretty sure we don't want to touch that. That's what I thought. Okay, we just need to be sneaky through it. Okay, we can do that. What is that thing? Some giant bird corpse? Matches, okay. They're pretty generous with the matches. Ow. Whoa, okay then. Ow. The sound they make is very sad. Leather purse. I assume that's a sellable item. Yeah, it may be sold for a low price. Oh, just low? That means it's probably like only worth like 10 tater tots or something. I wonder if I can walk through the dark things. Probably not. Anything up there? Doesn't seem like it. Oh geez. Nope. That's a trap there. Anything down here? Nope. Oh, that was close. Sprint through. Yeah, figured that would be a trap there. Whoop-a-dup-a-doop-a-dup-doop-doop-doops. Whoop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-doops. Matches. No! Oh my god. Oh, that was so close. I almost got there. I will definitely eat that acorn. Yes, sirree. Meow, meow. Yeah, mutually assured destruction. Biatch. Little hidden item there. More acorns, cool. Sprint through! Damn it. Oh god. Alright, we got through there almost unscathed.
Wait!
He sure likes to be chased around, huh? Come now, let's go before he decides to fly away again. It's best we don't stay here much longer. What do you mean, Rosemary? I don't think it's good to get too close to that crow. I suppose not. I mean, we're gonna get close to him whether we want it or not. Seems like. Yeah, we've been playing this game for almost 9 hours. Anything over here first before... Oh, there's more. Okay, let's go through the center first then. Something tells me we shouldn't step on that cracked floor. I just think that'd be a bad idea, actually. I'm actually gonna go all the way around. crow slate. Is that a key item? What's this stone slab? Sounds like a key item. A heavy stone slate carrying the depiction of a crow. Yep, pretty simple. I mean, at least can't weigh more than like 80 pounds, right? That shaky flooring can take it. Oh, there's more shaky flooring. So I guess there's no avoiding it. Do we just have to run quickly? Alright, I guess it's fine. Oh, there's the golden crow. Fancy seeing you! Fancy seeing you! I still don't understand what you want from me, Crow. Your resolve? Your resolve! Oh, I have plenty of that! Don't provoke him. Provoke me, provoke me! Follow your instinct, lass. Pay no heed to this creature you've brought along. Base creature. Yeah, whatever those, like, chicken crow skeleton dinosaur things. Oh, so the name is Miriam. She's no creature, you wretch. Yet since you insist... Why is this one green? You've taken them from Kieferberg, haven't you? Far from the truth, far from the truth! Oh, spare me! That old geezer's offering wasn't meant for me, Lord Miriam. It was meant for her! What are you... An offering, an offering! That old geezer? Who are you talking about, Crow? That witch didn't ride those horses all by herself, lass! I'm not certain I follow, Crow. Pity you didn't get to enjoy it! Pity you didn't get to enjoy it! What's this wretch talking about, Rosemarine? Finding me in the wheat field! In the wheat field! Wait, I still have... So it's one question per encounter, I guess. He's not one to sit and chat, is he? I suppose not. Come, Rosemarine, we best get going. I'd best keep them to myself for now. Yeah, this would normally be when I get off. I can't necessarily just stop here now, can I? I've never seen her like this. I wonder if it's because I don't know her all that well, or... Those crows were speaking the truth for once. Oh, that was a locked gate there anyways, okay. Must find a way to open all these. Oh, well, there's a slate slot right here. Can I open... Yeah, I can open that down there with this probably too as well. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, as long as I kind of sprint through, I should be relatively safe. Because, yeah, probably at this rate. Hello. Oh, do I need a second slate? Oh, so I need 2 slates to get through all this, okay. So I'll take that back then. Did I go over here yet? I haven't. Mup boop mup mups. Get the second slate here. Why are you confused? It's not like that's the first one you've gotten. Let's go up through here first because I get a feeling that's where we're supposed to go first. Oh, whoops. Yeah, and I get the third one here. Okay. Why are you confused, Elise? That's the third one you've gotten now. Alright, now we go all the way back. Oh, oops, that was close. I keep forgetting. I saw Albin was actually streaming the start of this game the other day on release day. I wonder if he kept playing it. He's the only person I've seen stream, only VTuber I've seen stream this game so far, the ones I follow. Boop, boop, boop. Well, we're in the wheat fields. Where's the crow? Oh, there's another. Damn, we are really draining our sanity now. Tell me, how long has it been? Since when? Since you were bamboozled by one of us. Why, you? I'm not like the others. I'm not one to share my sorrows. You'll be joining us soon enough, whether you like it or not. Out of my sight, you. Look at your face, look at your face. For goodness sake, everything in here is infuriating. By one of us, are we talking about Rosamarine? Rosamarine. Yeah. Nothing else here, okay. And we're just not even going to comment on that anymore. Again, if they're going to have a save point every single room, they might as well just make it an autosave when you step into a new room at that point. Impressive, lass. Impressive, lass.
For goodness sake.
What's gotten into you, Rosamarine? Who's Rosamarine? Who's Rosamarine? Ever since we got here, you haven't... Who's Rosamarine? Who's Rosamarine?
Wait!
Who's Rosamarine? Who's Rosamarine?
Losing my wits!
You're just in time for the tender flesh, lass. The tender flesh, that's... The testament! The testament! My eye! The tender flesh! The tender flesh! Wait, don't come any closer. We're rather peckish! Rather peckish! Oh my god. I'm telling you to stay away from me! Could eat a horse! Could eat a horse! No, wait! May thy flesh serve him! May thy flesh serve him! Alfred Hitchcock. Don't show everything, yep. Just leave it up to your imagination. Wheat Testament. And we're okay, it looks like?
What?
Is this
This?
the flesh? My own hair. A part of me. My mortal body. Just like Rosamarine told me.
Rosamarine.
Oh, I must find her. Lord knows what those crows did to her. Black wheat held together by Lisa's golden locks of hair. Well, I guess I put that in the basket. The tender flesh.
Rosamarine!
That's a cool shot. It's really
Elise.
cool. Can you hear it, Elise? The woodland. My grove. It's aching. What are you saying, Rosamarine? You've lost your wits the moment we got here. Even under their influence, it's still...
Out with it!
I'm serious, Rosamarine. That's enough. It's aching for what was taken from its bosom, Elise. Now that you're here, it's reacting to you.
Rosamarine.
I still don't understand, Rosamarine. What are... Can you hear it? Hear what? These roots, the earth. Ooh, lovely. Ooh, love that flashing wide on the screen for me. They'll guide you to your rightful place, Elise.
Out with it!
I don't have time for this nonsense, Rosemarine. I've done what I came here to do. We ought to leave. To the womb, Elise, where you were conceived, where you will go to meet your fate.
Rosemarine!
You're not listening! To think he's once more trying to take you away from me. Turned my bosom into this parched wasteland, and yet this womb of mine still responds to your presence all the same.
What is this?
I will bring you home, Elise. I will do everything in my power to...
Rosemarine!
Take my hand!
What in the Lord's name?
I will bring you home. Oh, that's a new pose. Come with me, Rosemarine. We have to get out of here. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, that's just an entirely different graphical design from the rest of the game so far. Oh. What? Oh, that was a new one. I couldn't outrun that, huh? Was I supposed to just start running immediately?
Rosemarine!
Oh, are you telling me I can't skip through this again? Oh man, that's the one bad game design thing for this. For some reason,
Out with it!
you can't skip through these event cutscenes. You can skip through the other ones, but you can't do these. I don't know why. Especially considering that they fully expect you to die in some place and go through this again, it seems
Out
like.
with it! Rosemarine! What? Rosemarine!
Now we hear Rosemarine a bunch of times.
What in the Lord's name?
Oh, we're just gonna start running immediately this time. Just holding down right now. What the hell? What am I supposed to do then? What? Where? There's nowhere... Yeah, I guess. There doesn't seem to be anywhere to run, though.
Rosemarine!
I'm only gonna try this like 1 or 2 more times before I look it up, because considering you have to like go through this cutscene every
Out
time,
with it! Rosemarine!
that's really annoying. Like, I'd be fine with trying to figure it out if I didn't have to go through this every time, but this is just gonna be very obnoxious and slow. Can you hear me like mashing the keyboard right now?
Out with it! Rosemarine! What? Rosemarine!
Why can't I skip? Why can't I skip?
What in the Lord's name?
Oh, it really is just... Okay. Yeah, you just had to move to the side. It doesn't chase you. Weird. Okay. That's not clear at all, actually. Escape the woodland. Whoops. Do. Is it gonna start? Yep. Alright, we got a little escape sequence now. We just changed genres. Do. This music, though. This is suddenly like Assassin's Creed music or something. Oh, that. Oh, God. Do. Here, just kill me. This music sounds like a chase sequence in Assassin's Creed. What the hell? Just kind of changed genres a bit. Not today, Satan. Oh god, almost touched that. Wait, did that? Oh god, oh god. Alright, home free? Dear Lord! Is it gone, Rose? I mean, nothing's blocking it. I suppose. What was that thing, anyhow? They're preparing for your arrival, it seems.
What?
That's
Is this?
me? I've never seen him this eager, I must say.
What in the Lord's name?
You'll slip away. If I don't hurry, I'll lose you.
Rose and Marine!
What's wrong with you?
Elise! Out with it!
I've had it. We're leaving this place. I mean, we've been trying to leave this place this whole time. Coming here was a bad idea in the first place. I don't know why we came here at all. Acorns. I'll consume that into my flesh and blood right now. A statue of me. Trying to lure you in, is he? Huh? Isn't this what you most desire? Glory, luxury, prestige? He's trying to show you that. Let's get out of here, Rosemarine. Oh, it's back. It's back. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? What? Okay, then. Do I have to go through all that? There wasn't a save point. Alright, then. This is now becoming frustrating. There should have been a checkpoint there if they were gonna just, like, basically insta-kill you then. At least I've kind of, like, memorized how these blocks fall at this point. Oh, you can see their shadows. I didn't realize that. I just noticed that right now. Can I skip this? Nope, I can't for some reason. Yeah, at least we do get cool music. Except we didn't even get cool music for the second part because I died immediately.
What in the Lord's name? Rose and Marine! Elise! Out with it!
That. Examine the statue in case that's important. Anything behind here actually? Hold on. Nope. Okay, I'm holding down sprint from the very get-go this time, not letting go at all. Oh my god, yeah. So if you're not holding down sprint the entire time, you're gonna get got. So are those the spirits of the dead horses?
Rose and Marine! Huh?
Come quick! You have to get up! Whoa. I will lose you again, my beloved. If I don't hurry, you'll slip away.
What in the Lord's name?
You're not Rosemarine. Later, bitch. I'm out of here. Peace. Escape the Mary Lou's wrath. Need better running shoes, girly pop. Oh, it's a dream. Oh, what am I to do? I feel so confused. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. That wasn't Rosemarine either. Oh, what am I getting myself into? I'm so utterly alone. Let me guide you, Elise. Yo, this game is getting spicy. The story is getting spicy. Oh, now do we get a little musical number? She ain't even my love interest. Wild and Wandering Thistle. Oh yeah, let's go. Sunken Ash. Oh, so this is Rosemarine's backstory. These songs are so good, yo. Skip over. So is her grandmother the crone that keeps showing up? These lyrics are very important too. Your name. Yep, and there's Elise with her broom. Are we gonna get a musical number for the other two girls too? Please. Please. Wednesday. When did I get here? That dream I had. About Rosemarine. Oh, so she saw that dream, that musical number.
Rosemarine!
I have to find her. My eye. That wretched crow. I ought to find Rosemarine. Yeah, I'll find her and then we'll call it a night there. Because it is later than usual. And we're back to the fun and flirty music. Shot in the garden. Nope, there's Flock. You know where Rosemarine went? Oh my... She wouldn't be in the granary, was she? Like I said, I haven't been to the granary during the day, so might as well go check it out. Oh, there she is. What's it like in here? If you don't complete on stream, I'm into it. Yeah. I think I probably will complete it at this point.
Good morning, Elise.
Good morning. Although I probably won't get all 10 endings on stream though, so maybe you would want to go look at the other 9 endings that I don't get on stream. Have you completely lost your wits, Rosemarine? Last night in the woods, what were you thinking saying? I'm sorry, that wasn't... You weren't yourself, Rosemarine. What do you mean?
Out with it!
Oh, don't give me that now. Elise, I didn't even step foot in the woods. You were with me the entire time, Rosemarine. No, it wasn't. I couldn't follow you into the woods. The trees blocked my path. You went on ahead no matter how much I called for you, and I did wait for you, but you never came back for me. Depends on how much I like the first ending. Depends if I feel the need to. We'll see. If that wasn't Rosemarine, then who in the Lord's name?
Are you alright, Elise?
Is everything alright, Elise? You look a little...
Rosemarine.
You can talk to me. You don't have to keep it all to yourself.
You know,
I had a dream about you. It was...
Elise.
Oh, Elise! I saw you and your grandmother, and... It felt like I was seeing your... My path to find you in Kieferberg.
It's fate, Elise.
fate, you say. You still don't believe it, do you? Hard not to after last night. Oh, did you get it? Huh? Quite the testament, Elise.
Now that you mention
Yes, those crows, I was offered a strand of my own hair and... Elise, that's wonderful. All you need to do is prepare it to be eaten. Eaten? Remember, these are gifts you're giving him, Elise. But it's hair.
Yes.
A part of your own mortal body, yes. Gifts for the host. Food, drink, and good company. Food, you say. The tender flesh needs to be food?
Are you alright, Elise?
Is everything alright? I feel like I'm losing my wits, Rosemarine. Come now, let's head off to work. Everything's falling into place, Elise. You'll see. So, like, whatever the crone was in the dream that we talked to clearly didn't want us going to him. And it's implied that that's Rosemarine's grandmother. But Rosemarine herself is like, yeah, go to him! It's got a great idea. That's so wonderful, Elise. It's so wonderful you're offering up your mind, body, and soul to the devil like this. Say, Elise, I've been wondering about that room upstairs. Granny Hall's bedroom? What about it? Wouldn't you like me to clean it as well? There's no need. I don't go in there at all. All the more reason to give it a good sweeping. I haven't been in there since she passed, you see. Oh, I'm so sorry, Elise. I didn't mean to. That's all right. In fact, I don't even have a key anymore. I locked it up the day she passed, and I don't know where I put it. I understand, Elise. I wonder what happened to that key. Knowing myself, I may have thrown it off the peaks. It doesn't have to be the fish key I have, does it? I forewent trying to use it on the door because I'm like, oh, yeah, Elise wouldn't, like, lose the key for her own grandmother's room, but apparently she would. So let's go try that really quick. Nope. Okay. What is our objective right now? Just go into town? Yeah, just go to the village and have everyone accuse us more of being a witch, I guess. Lavukin at the bakery. Why do they always make me choose between Lavukin and Freya? Why can't it be between Freya and Rosemarine? Alright, there. Now we're done. Because they know, yeah, they do know. I bet to get the true ending, you have to max out bond with Rosemarine. I bet that's what they're going for. There's that game, 3DS game, Stella Glow, which I've talked about before. Like, in order to get the true ending in that game, you have to max out the bond for the most boring character in the whole game before a certain point in the story. It's like, again, they know. They know that you'd have no interest in this character unless you know. Unless you know what happens later on in the story, you'd have no interest in them whatsoever. And so they were confident that no one was going to get the true ending on their first playthrough. Whoever the knight captain was that betrays you halfway through the story was like actually a bad guy. Like, you need to max out his bond before like that turning point in the story in order to get the true ending, which is, I never ended up doing it. Still want to do it someday. Alright, it's late. I have to go into work early tomorrow because of shenanigans, so I'm gonna get ready for bed. Thanks for swinging by. Like I said, it's heating up. It sure is heating up in this game, and I'm into it. I certainly am into it. We'll be back on Friday for some more of this. Until then, thanks for swinging by. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever is your pleasure. Until next time. Ciao, everyone. Bye. Bye.